Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking powder coating gun systems. That's right, we just got the new Kool Koat 3.0 DPW digital pulse wave technology. I believe that's what it's called. It's awesome, and it gets in those Faraday areas. We're going to talk about all that. I just unboxed it. Let's get into it.
I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat, but I never back down. Man, I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fate. And she look better in bed. Never walk this life till I take my last breath. I wanna make a change. I got 1 life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging. Don't you forget.
We've been running the Columbia Coatings Hyper Smooth 03 LED with fantastic results for the past couple of years. They just revamped the Kool Koat 3.0 DPW, so a step above the Hyper Smooth 03 LED. And the biggest things about it is, and when I say new and improved, they gave it better electronics internally, more beefy, more robust, built those, made them a little bit more durable electronic-wise, as well as the air valving and anything that does anything to do with air valving, as well as telling you the pressure, the input pressure, before you pull the trigger on your gun. So you have an idea where you're at before you even go ahead and pull that trigger and start wasting powder. So just a few little things that are big. And for me, what's big is this button right here, the digital pulse wave technology. So occasionally you see in my videos, I'm over here playing with my KV adjustment, up, down, up, down, up, down, to get some of those hard to reach areas, which is just pulsing those kilovolts in order to get you into those Faraday areas. This here, it's not something you use all the time, but when you turn that mode on, when you're using it, it's doing that automatically. So it's pulsing that current, or KV, I guess. It's pulsing it fast, so it's getting into those Faraday areas. Now, that's not something you use to coat the whole part with, but on those hard to reach areas, that can be a lifesaver, as well as what I mentioned before, and that's the be able to read your input pressure out to your gun here before you pull the trigger. Another thing worth mentioning here is the gun. So at first glance, it looks exactly the same as our Hyper Smooth 03 LED. And it is the same gun. These things are interchangeable and they will work back and forth. Matter of fact, I believe all the parts and accessories between these two systems will work back and forth. So that's really cool as well. But they changed the technology in their new Kool Koat gun to a vortex technology. Nothing you can see from the outside, but internally here, I don't know if there's some type of vortex or spiral or something that gives the powder a more even, lighter, nicer flow. And the result of that is a smoother, nicer powder laying down. So with that being said, I'm super excited to try this because occasionally, depending on how full, we use the vortex cup, which is right here, on almost all of our powders that we spray, and we've had great luck using this. And we can continue to use that on this gun. But occasionally on that gun, you'll get like a heavy buildup and then light and then heavy, just because of how much you fill that cup up or not. So it can make inconsistent thicknesses or mil thicknesses in your substrate as far as what you're coating. So I'm excited to try that part as well. The other thing it has, and this comes standard, and I believe, yeah, it bolts right to the side of the unit itself. This is like a vortex cup, but not specifically on the gun. So it's not hanging on your gun. Instead, it's hanging on the side of the machine, which could be over here or wherever you happen to put it. So not a bad deal either. I'm excited to try that. That's a little different. They also make, and I may upgrade to this or see if we can't get our hands on this. It's like a miniature, it's almost like a box feeder, but it's smaller. And I believe you can mount it to your booth, kind of like we did here with our vibrating table. It's like that, but even a little better. So it replicates a box feeder as far as pushing air down through and how it I guess atomizes the powders to get better flow. That's an upgrade that you can do to the Kool Koat gun system. So we're looking forward to doing that. As far as setup goes, it's exactly like the Hyper Smooth 03 LED. You got your ground, you got your water filter separator, you got your power cord, obviously you got your tubing, you got your cup. That's the only difference, is to mount this cup to the side here where you would use your powder. Now, you can also just use the vortex cup right into the gun, because the gun itself is set up the same way. I believe everything will work on this gun. So that's another thing worth mentioning. just the interchangeability is huge. So I think what we'll do is we're going to set up our Kool Koat gun system. I don't know, I've tossed it around and just kind of mounting it on top of the Hypersmooth 03 LED, maybe put a rubber mat between the two, just so we're not arcing or doing anything like that between the two guns, and we'd still have the capability of running both gun systems. If for whatever reason, if you have one go down or you wanted to switch back, whatever it is, we'd be able to do that, and that's cool. So I think we are going to try and go ahead and set it up that way. But I just wanted to do a real basic review of the Kool Koat 3.0 DPW from Columbia Coatings. This is a great gun system. I say for a beginner, it's not really for a beginner. I don't consider us a beginner anymore. I don't consider us an expert. We've been doing it a couple years now anyway. Oh, it's probably 3 years now. And that Hypersmooth 03 LED has been a workhorse of a gun. We have powder coated a ridiculous amount of stuff for customers. Even some high-end builds that are I don't want to say SEMA level builds, but one went to SEMA. So that's pretty cool too. Now, the fact that we can step up a little bit and get a little bit more technology, a little bit more beefy, robust machine, and potentially provide even better results to our customers is pretty exciting. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about this system today and let you know kind of what we thought about it. We'll do a follow-up video of using the gun and some of the key features that we like most about it. But for now, I just wanted to do the unboxing, kind of show you what you get. It's literally like turnkey. It's everything you need. Hit up Columbia Coatings. This is the Kool Koat 3.0 DPW. You got to check it out. Thanks for watching. This is Scott, Flip and Customize. Take care, guys.